Oh, holy shit. All right. We're going to break number 597. It is a football break. Let's say we haven't been doing these nowhere damn near enough. I am going to make an announcement tomorrow about the Charm City points, as they should be caught up. The whole Charm City points program is going to change a little bit before it even gets started. Well, it is started. We've been doing this in November. I've kept the points. So people have used the points. If you message me privately, I will tell you how many points you have, or roughly, and give you pretty much roughly what that converts to break number wise if you don't do the math. However, I was going to say we're going to lower the percentage feedback, and I'm going to be doing skunk protection. I'm just talking about this while I'm bringing it up. And I'm going to bring it up every single time at the beginning. I'm going to be doing stuff if you don't hit autographs, memorabilia, or a numbered card of 50 or below, or 99 or below. You're going to get thrown in a weekly skunk protection, but it's going to involve having to get an X amount of breaks for the group per week. And I'm going to put some decent stuff in there. I don't know why the camera's bobbing. I think the configuration is... Yeah, that's because the autofocus is on. Nobody wants that in their life. Alright. Because it seems like there's people that either don't understand the program, don't realize the program exists, or whatever else, on top of... I think a lot of people prefer to just actually get stuff. I mean, they want actual cards. They don't want to try to get more. I mean, I think the skunk protection would be a cool concept. We'll see how it works over the points and go from there. But we got my man, Cal Ripken Jr. here, Charm City. Ben Baller did the card. Let's say, give him a nice rub on the 5 boxes. His team list on the left, overhead cameras in the upper right-hand corner. I was going to say, for anybody that doesn't know about the Charm City points, pretty much for every dollar you spend, you get 2.5 cents back. You get 2.5% back. I'm going to lower that number a little bit, but at the end of the week, if we break so many breaks, I'm going to do like a skunk protection break for anybody that didn't hit anything, including minis. That way I feel better about running minis and fillers. I might do one specifically just for those at the end of the week if we meet the break mark. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Anyways, we got No Huddle Prism there. So if anybody has any suggestions about how to do something for skunk protection wise, we got Phoenix H2, both from 2021. We got 2022 Mosaic. We'll break this one first. We're going to have the Zenith, and then behind that we have the big boy Impeccable. As I say, we'll break the Impeccable last, Zenith before that. We'll do the 2022 Mosaic, and then we'll go through the H2 Phoenix, and we'll do the Prism No Huddle. Where did I put the... Oh, it's over here in the vault. But let's get rolling here. I was going to say, but some of the stuff that'd be in the weekly skunk protection is like a hobby box, some graded cards, some different things. Probably be 5 or 6 people a week that could get that for if you don't get anything. And it'd be based on like how many teams or whatever you get. But let's get rolling here with the 2022 Mosaic. I'm not really sure how Purdy holds up long term. Kind of talked about it before. The UCL injury, he's going to end up having Tommy John or something similar to... Oh, I guess he opted out of Tommy John, right? Either way, I don't think he's a starter next year. I think it's Trey Lance. But Dylan won the mini to get the 49ers, and honestly, I mean, he's covered on both bases. He can get a chance to get... Maybe he'll get a Brock Purdy autograph and a Trey Lance autograph. Then he doesn't have to worry about who's the starter next year. So we will run the Series 1 baseball break after this. That is a full jumbo case and a full hobby case. Not going to fly necessarily through the Series 1, but it's definitely going to be a quicker pace than the typical breaks that I run when I take my time and talk. I like to hear myself talk. Because, you know, apparently a psychiatrist says I'm a narcissist, so say nothing like hearing myself talk. There's a good viewership so far. Looks like we got 14 people watching. Welcome those that are on YouTube watching compared to Facebook. Hope everybody's having a good night. Just a case of, master case of triple threads came in. This weekend I'm not going to be scarce, but I'm only going to bring some things with me to Arizona. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and more than likely Tuesday night, probably only be able to bring so much stuff to Arizona with me. I'm going to the Topps convention. I'll let you guys kind of know what's going on. I know Monday I have a meeting with Fanatics on the 5th to talk about memorabilia for anybody that's interested in memorabilia. I don't know exactly what we're going to talk about, but they want to talk to me about a direct business account. I was going to say, 1 second, guys. The sound should be back on. I guess I didn't hit the button hard enough. I was going to say, got Josh Allen, Isaac Bruce. I apologize for having to take that phone call. I was going to say, I want to make sure nothing was wrong upstairs. We have Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, and J.J. Watt. That's the only reason I had to answer the phone. I apologize for that, Ryan. We have Devin Lloyd. I thought I turned it back on, but the blinky light part is kind of like not towards me, so I didn't know that I didn't turn it back on. I hit the button. I just didn't hit it deep enough. We have Kyle Hamilton, Matt Corral on the debut. I have Trent Williams on the purple going to the 49ers. This guy's a first ballot Hall of Famer, if I'm being honest. 32 out or 32 out of 49. I know it's a lineman, but he's definitely Trent Williams is a guy that will be in the Hall of Fame. So anybody that collects linemen, if Dylan doesn't like them, I would hit Dylan up, because if you collect linemen, that's one of the guys you want to collect. We got Tom Brady, Dalvin Cook on the swagger, Hunter Renfrow, Trey Lance, Randy Moss, Drew Brees, Jesse Bates III, Sauce Gardner, Campbell, Chuba Hubbard, Cam Taylor-Britt, George Pickens, and we have our first autograph, and it is Super Bowl champion Sky Moore going to the Chiefs. And Chris Arndt, the running back, wide receiver, kind of utility guy. Gets some end arounds, catches a little bit of screen type passes, returns punts. We got George Kittle, Tristan Ebner. Gonna have Jahan Dotson. Dotson's gonna be if the Commanders can get a decent quarterback, Dotson's gonna be very, very good. Him and Terry McLaurin across from each other is gonna be a nasty duo. Derrick Henry on the montage. I have George Kittle, Henry Davis, Byard, Duvernay, Prescott, Christian Kirk, Darnell Mooney, Cortland Sutton, Mark Andrews, Lewis Sin, Tyquan Thornton, Robert Quinn, James Cook on the NFL debut for the Bills on the red. It's going to Chris Arndt as well, who has the Bills. Picking up teams from the Guantanamo Bay. It looks like he's allowed to watch, just not allowed to comment. He's a huge fan of balloons. I was going to say, #1 balloon connoisseur. So that's what got him in prison. We have Travis Kelce, Bo Jackson, Joey Bosa, Chase Claypool, Jalen Waddle, Cooper Kupp, Chris Carson, Kenneth Walker III. Got John Elway, Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Jake Ferguson, Brian Robinson III, Rashad White on the Prism Refractor, Justin Fields on the Refractor, Dan Marino, and Overdrive Terrell Davis. And Mac Jones, Derrick Henry, Kadarius Toney, Jamal Adams, Desmond Ridder. We'll see if he ends up being the starter for the Falcons next year. Montana, Nick Chubb, Buda Baker, Bo Melton, Carson Strong. And we have our second autograph, and it's going to be Arnold Ebikanete. I always butcher this dude's name, but nonetheless, I think he's an offensive lineman. He plays on the line, one side or the other. I think D-line. He's a defensive lineman for the Falcons. I think he was a later round, like 4th or 5th rounder, I think. Could be wrong on that. Antoine Winfield Jr., Brad Johnson on the red, Chris Olave, Montage, Eddie George, Michael Carter, Eli Mitchell, Lawrence, Zach Martin, Eli Manning, Brett Favre, Luke Kuechly, and Robinson. I don't watch the Falcons enough how to not butcher people's names. If I hear it, I'll learn it. If I don't hear it, it's crapshoot. Not much of a guy to sound words out. We have Travon Walker, Jaquan Brisker, Drew Lock for the Seahawks. He was supposed to be the guy going on the blue to the Seahawks. And that's going to be going to one out of 99, the bookend. I believe Mitch grabbed the Seahawks, right? Brody Sanders, not Mitch. I knew it was Brody and Mitch were grabbing teams at the same time yesterday. I couldn't remember which one grabbed who. Joey Bosa on the refractor, John Elway. Center stage, Kurt Warner. Mike Gesicki, Bosa, Judon, Howie Long, Garrett Wilson, Hines Ward, Robert Quinn, Fred Taylor, Justin Tucker, Snoop Connor, Devontae Wyatt, Hunter Henry on the Prism, Buda Baker on the red Lamb. We're going to have Dak Prescott for the Cowboys, 2 out of 49 on the montage. I do have some Dunruss football that came in. I believe I only have 2 boxes to break. Might only have 1 box to break, actually, but let's see. They only gave me 4 boxes total. We have Xavier McKinney, Antonio Gates, Deontay Johnson, Jahan Dotson, Bitonio, and Herbert. We have Jared Goff, Gabriel Davis, Laramie Tunzel, Jones Jr., Jackson, Fred Taylor on the Prism, Joe Mixon on the refractor montage, Travis Kelce, Kyler Murray on the refractor montage, Robinson II, Harris, Brown, Valdez Scantlin, Brady, Namath, Etienne, Joku, Bolden, Pierre Strong Jr., Logan Hall. We have Daniel Bellinger and Jahan Dotson on the red going to the Commanders. Going to Mitch Schwegman on the red. Rookie red. And then we're going to have Drake London and Rich Gannon on the Prism Refractor. That's going to be the Mosaic. Into Phoenix that I thought was going to be released tomorrow, but it got pushed back into March, like the end of March. Which is kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know when H2 is going to come out for 2022, but it was supposed to release for tomorrow, and it got pushed back into March, as I just stated, so... Some of my favorite looking cards that came out last year. I guess I can ask while we got a decent amount of people in here. Does anybody have any interest in the Bowman University football Chrome that came out? Or that comes out tomorrow? Anybody have any interest in it? It has, it is college jerseys, but it's no longer like just blank jerseys. The Topps got the rights to the actual like college uniforms. I was thinking about running it as college, as like actual college teams. So like you would pay for Alabama, you'd pay for Tennessee, and whoever, going through the checklist and kind of attaching everybody to whatever university the cards are of. I know C.J. Stroud's in there, and I know that oh my God, the guy that played quarterback at Alabama, I can see is Bryce Young. I know he's in there, and then they have the Caleb Williams first Bowman's in the box. I'm trying to figure out who else's first Bowman's in there because I think it's different than what it was for the regular Bowman college. It's not a. It's really not a bad. The boxes aren't really that expensive either. I think they're like $125 or it might be $150. I think they're less than that. Like I was surprised. I was thinking I still have some like NT here too, collegiate NT. I could always mix like 2 boxes of it with like a box of NT and do college jerseys. I just have to really go. I have to go through. I actually have to really go through the NT checklist because it'd have to be like the major schools and then like the other. Or like a player, like somebody like Kenny Pickett would have to be like the Panthers. Because obviously it's Kenny Pickett. Yeah, Bo Nix is in there for sure. Bo Nix is on the checklist. I just don't know if it's his first Bowman. Because he played for Ole Miss before that. So I don't know if it's his first Bowman or just a card. But he's on the base checklist. We have Khalil Mack, Jimmy Garoppolo, DeAndre Swift. Got Mac Jones rookie card. Tyler Lockett on the refractor, Drew Lock. Travis Kelce, Sam Darnold, Travis Etienne. We're going to have Aaron Rodgers for the Packers, and it's going to be a 273 out of 285. Oh, yeah, he came from Auburn. My bad. So I know he didn't play there last year. He's an Oregon Duck, right? So A.A. Ron probably will not be a Packer this year. We got Taysom Hill, T. Higgins, Gesicki, Jalen Camp, Kawiti Pay, one of the more underrated players. Rookie class, just kind of a nasty run stuffer. We got Joe Namath, Stafford, Hopkins, Nico Collins, Calvin Ridley, McCaffrey, Brandon Graham, Emmitt Smith, Eric Stokes. We got Tutu Atwell on the orange going to the Rams, 1 out of 99. Going to, man, if I wasn't blind, I could see the list. We have Matt Freeman. I'm not actually blind. I'm just dazed and confused. This is a Tutu Atwell was supposed to be really nasty, but, I mean, he's just, like, the whole wide receiver core is backlogged for those guys. We have Elliott, Russell Wilson, Darius Leonard, Owosu Koromora. I have DK Metcalf. I have Tyreek Hill, Matt Ryan, Jalen Hurts. Justin Fields, rookie. Kyler Murray and the Flamethrower, Joe Burrow. Dan Marino, A.J. Brown, Kawiti Pay. Going to have Corey Davis on the orange going to the Jets, 12 out of 99. And that's going to go to Jimmy Waller, the veteran wide receiver. Big free agent pickup in 2021. We have Peyton Manning, Kyler Murray, Alvin Kamara. We have John Bates, Najee Harris on the Heat Wave. Miles Sanders, C.D. Lamb, Bobby Wagner. Boogie Basham. And behind Boogie, we're going to have a red Jalen Waddle to the Dolphins. 1 out of 285 going to the Dolphins. So the bookend. Waddle had a huge year this past year. The Finns and Josh King. Dak Prescott, DK Metcalf, Carson Wentz, Racy McMathie, Levy Onwuzurike, going to the Tigers, going to the Lions, and Jimmy Waller. It's going to be a 70 out of 285. Calvin Ridley, Austin Eckler. I think Calvin Ridley's going to be nasty next year for fantasy. Jacob Harris. We got Pete Warner, 94 out of 99 on the autograph. Going to the Saints. Like to see a bigger autograph in this, but Saints are Mitch Schwegman. We're going to have DJ Moore, Devontae Adams, Derrick Henry, Patrick Mahomes is second, Braven Jordan's Mike Gesicki for the Dolphins, and Josh King on the red. Have a 9 out of 285. Rob Gronkowski, Michael Thomas, Luke Kuechly, Josh Palmer, Mac Jones, rookie rising, Nick Bosa, Jared Goff, Juju Smith-Schuster. Got Kenneth Gainwell. Actually had a decent Fire Forge Randy Moss. Kenneth Gainwell actually had a decent Super Bowl for like a third running back. We got J.J. Watt, Josh Jacobs, Chad Johnson, Seth Williams. We are going to have Quincy Roche. Going to be a 107 out of 285 going to Tom. Special teamer. Nothing too special about Quincy Roche. I don't even know if he was still on the roster this year or not, but let's say the Tom and the Steelers. John Elway, Corey Davis, Cooper Kupp, De'Ami Brown, Flamethrower, Derek Carr, Ben Roethlisberger, Mark Brunell, Tua, Nick Bolton, he's nasty as a linebacker this year, and ending with Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Nick Bolton was disgusting this year. Obviously, he changed his number from 54 to, I think he wears something in the, he wears 32 now, right? I know he changed his number up after they got all that free ability to change their number because it was so many years. Not restricted on what position they play or whatever else. Let's get into the no huddle for Prism. But yeah, I got finally my mosaic, the Dunruss football that got lost, and then NBA Mosaic Fast Break. If anybody's interested in any personals, NBA Mosaic Fast Break, I'm going to post it tomorrow morning with the price. If anybody's interested in any personals or just wants the box shipped to them, let me know. Or you want to split it with a buddy and figure out how to do it whatever way, I was going to say, do that as well. Probably going to post a random divisions break of it tomorrow as well. But that's another product that has some potential. Man, the rookie class is so deep from 2021 to 2022. I don't understand why basketball is not. I mean, I know the group is not built towards basketball, but I don't know why people aren't talking about it more. I know that, like, LaMelo came out when all there was that extra COVID money, but, I mean, the class is so much deeper than just Anthony Edwards and Carmelo, and Melo Ball. Then there's actually other guys that are very good scorers in this. With Cade Cunningham and I mean, even a guy like Chris Duarte is like super underrated. Plays for the Pacers. I think the only break open now is a Bowman Chrome with some Sapphire. I think there's like 3 teams left. There is a ×2 option for the entire case, since it's a half case of each. All right, so No Huddle has some exclusive parallels that are only in the No Huddle with the mini donuts, just so you guys know if you're not familiar with the No Huddle products. We have Mostert, Derwin James, Joe Burrow, Aguilari, Derrick Henry on the donuts, Kyle Juszczyk, Singletary, Matt Ryan, Dayo Odeyingbo, Ramondre Stevenson, which is going to be the pink donuts, 11 out of 15 going to the Patriots. So nice little low-numbered Patriot going to Josh King. Ramondre Stevenson. I have Charles Haley, 6-time Super Bowl winner, going to the 49ers. Be 79 out of 79. Going to Dylan. Anthony Fursker, Rich Gannon, Brian Zip, Zach Wilson, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the 78 out of 79. Blue or sky blue parallel. Going to the Browns. And Samantha Symington. Cam Akers, Kirk Cousins, Christian McCaffrey, Felipe Franks, Devonta Smith on the donuts on the Emergent Jones, Akeem Hicks. I have Debo, James Harrison for the Steelers, Kadarius Toney. Got Josh Palmer on the No Huddle exclusive autograph going to the Chargers, and Ryan Sterkel. Palmer's getting some more reps this year. We'll see long term how he pans out as a running back. Got Jonnu Smith, Bradley Chubb, Jerome Bettis, Daz Newsome, Deuce McAllister, Derek Carr, TJ Hutchinson, Michael Thomas, Simi Fehoko, Fireworks, Darren Waller on the donuts, Gazicki, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Smith, Boogie Basham, Allen Robinson II, Sean Alexander, Brock Lesnar, WWE cat there. We have Young Ho Koo, Owe, AJ Brown on the Brilliance. Does anybody want to see some national? Who wants in on some immaculate WWE tomorrow? Because that's coming. I got 2 boxes of that coming tomorrow. We got Tua for the Dolphins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Probably do hit draft for that. We got Calais Campbell, Patrick Jones II, John Brown for the Raiders. Gonna be a 28 out of 79 on the sky blue. Might do something. Might throw in like a box of Chronicles with it or something. Maybe 2 boxes of Chronicles with a box of Immaculate for wrestling. Last names. Just spread it out a little bit. I don't know. So they were like, my rep hit me up. Do you want some Immaculate wrestling? I was like, yes, I do. We got Steve Largent. I'm not opening it for myself. We got Devontae Adams, Kenny Galladay, Joe Tryon, Trey Lance on the donuts going to the 49ers. It's not numbered, but nonetheless it is a exclusive No Huddle donuts parallel, and it actually looks like super well centered. I don't know what the surface is. The corner down here might be a little soft. The edges are the edges. I was like, you're gonna get a 9 or 9.5 on the edges. But that might be more than enough for a PSA 10. But the top edge is definitely not a great edge. Nonetheless, nice Trey Lance. Going to Dylan. Come on, Trey. Stop falling down, bud. Mark Brunell. LaDainian Tomlinson. Ronald Jones the second. Eskridge. Isaiah Simmons on the donuts. Nick Bosa. Ed Oliver. Davis Gather. Barmore. Dez Fitzpatrick on the donuts. Ryan Tannehill. Bo Jackson. Michael Vick. The base Trey Lance. Jamie Collins on the red donuts, and that's going to be a 41 out of 50. Get some more top loaders. I thought I had some more 35 points, but I don't. Top load. Hope we pull something nasty in the Series 1. I think Jamie Collins went back to the Patriots, right? 41 out of 50 going to the Tigers and Jimmy Waller. Denzel Mims, man. If Mims could get his shit together. Chase Young. I got so many decent Denzel Mims. Traquan Smith. Tommy Tremble. Darius. Here's a waste of a contract. Darius Slayton on the purple donuts. Giant waste of money for the Giants. 12 out of 35. Going to Dylan. Xavier Rhodes. Darnell Mooney. Jordan Lewis, Josh Palmer, Dalvin Cook on the all-out, James White, Von Miller, Patrick Queen, Trey Nixon. Have Najee Harris on the donuts, DK Metcalf, Jared Goff, Kyle Rudolph, Smith Marset, and lockdown Charles Haley on the donuts as well. And that's going to be the Prism No Huddle. Get into Zenith. 6 cards total in the Zenith. It's going to be 2 autos. One of them is going to be a patch autograph and 4 other cards. And I think one is a rookie. And one is a parallel, I think is what it says. Guaranteed. Got behind the numbers, Nick Chubb going to the Browns. Got Lewis Sin on the rookie card. To the Vikings and Ralph. Got Jimmy Garoppolo on the 28 out of 50. Lily, this is the Move the Chain. I think it's called Move the Chains. Parallel going to the 49ers and Dylan. On the Jimmy G Artist Proof. Well, those are both actually. Okay. I was trying to see if one was an autograph and one was just a memorabilia. We're going to have Damian Pierce, 37 out of 299 going to the Texans. It's going to be Matt Freeman and the Texans. Nice hit from Matt. This actually fits in. This is a 130. I don't know why. I just tried to put in a 180, but nice hit for Matt. It's actually probably more a 120 card. Damian Pierce. Check in on that. He had a pretty decent year. Tyquan Thornton on the 43 out of 299 going to Josh King and the Patriots. The patches in Zenith have been really, really good. Like, that's a super solid. I mean, that's a good patch. This is a good patch. This is out of 299. We're not talking about super low numbered cards here. And they've had some nice patches in them. So, nice Tyquan Thornton, even though his autograph game is weak. Definitely needs to work on the autograph game in the future. Just a little TT right there, but looks like he's writing 7s. And we're going to have a Patrick Mahomes class president, 38 out of 50. And I don't know how rare this insert is, but nonetheless going to Chris Arndt. And the Chiefs. A Patty Mahomes class president, 38 out of 50. That is the Zenith box. Still 2 more boxes of Zenith, I was going to say. Seeding some mixers. No, it's a football off season, but I'm hoping we can kind of keep the mixers alive and maybe get 1 or 2 football breaks going a week. Not wait over a week to break 1 football break. Let's see. I think mixing in some 2021 product will help with that, I'm hoping. What they do, put bricks in here to make sure it doesn't weigh something goofy? Like, I'm confused. Gave us some extra foam there to cover things up, I guess. I don't know. Uh-oh, who's a redemption in this? Is there any big name redemptions in Impeccable? Starts off, we got Aaron Rodgers, 70 out of 75. Going to these are all like 130s. Okay. Pack of 130s. Who grabbed the pack this time? Steve Matthew and the Packers. I didn't even know Steve was still alive. Came out the woodwork. Pick up the pack. One of the OGs of the group. He's taking a long hiatus. Hopefully he comes back on a regular basis here now. Aaron Rodgers. We have an 11 out of 25 A.J. Brown. Going to the Philadelphia Eagles and Mitch Schwegman. Brown had a terrific year. We're going to have a 101 Heath Miller. And I know for a fact that Tom will appreciate this card. Printing plates don't count for the 101 bounty, but nonetheless, the Pittsburgh great Heath Miller on the 101 printing plate. Impeccable patch autograph. Going to Tom Scarberry. It's like one of the guys that was the glue to the Pittsburgh Steelers being successful on offense. Great blocker, great pass catcher. Have a 63 out of 75 Logan Hall going to the Buccaneers. And Chris Arndt. Adam Thielen on the 35 out of 49 going to the Vikings. And Ralph. Thielen did not have a great year this year, in my personal opinion. I was going to say maybe he's slowing down, being a little bit older. Or maybe Justin Jefferson's just so good that it affects the amount of touches that Adam Thielen gets. Nonetheless, he's going to go down as a very, very good wide receiver. Just talked about this guy, and we got another printing plate, and it's Jahan Dotson on the printing plate laundry tag 101. RPA going to Mitch Schwegman and the Commanders. Nice hit for Mitch. And last but not least, we have a 44 out of 99 Kenny Pickett going to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Tom Scarberry. So the Steelers having a nice little impeccable box. An impeccable box has been nasty for the Steelers, Tom. You might want to just buy the last one. The last box has the metal in it because I think every case has at least a... Oh, we still have a redemption. I forgot about that. Let's see. Got Kenny Pickett. The redemption almost got caught up with the nice Kenny Pickett. I was so excited about Kenny Pickett. I was to say, forgot there was a redemption, but the redemption's a bum. He's not actually a bum, but I wish he was. We got Elegance rookie helmet and glove autographs. It's going to be a Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens and Robbie Coleman. I'm going to assume this is probably another 101 or like a 1 of 3 because helmet and glove auto I think is that low number. But going to the Ravens and Robbie Coleman on the redemption for the Kyle Hamilton and the Baltimore Ravens. I was going to say, there we go. I was going to say, wasn't trying to pull none of that funky Italian mobster wannabe bald guy from that one group. I was going to say, literally, I was like, I was so excited. I'm a Steelers. For anybody that's new, I'm a Steelers fan, so to pull Kenny Pickett's and Heath Miller's and all that stuff is like, I try not to be biased, but I was going to say, when I pull Pirates and Steelers, I get way more excited than I should compared to other guys. I was going to say, like, don't get me wrong. I love pulling big cards, period, for everybody. I hope everybody always hits, but I was going to say, when I start pulling Steelers, I get a little excited. Let's say that is the break, guys. Like I said, I think that I have to go look it up. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that the impeccable case guarantees some sort of silver or gold bar, and we haven't pulled that yet in the first 2 boxes. I have the other box behind me, so if that's actually the case, yeah, someone at the door just drop it. I mean, I don't think Kyle Hamilton is as good as PFF thinks Kyle Hamilton is, but Kyle Hamilton is a good safety. I personally wanted the Steelers to pair him up with Minka Fitzpatrick, but I guess if Kenny Pickett's in there, they take Kenny Pickett. Let's do a quick recap so we can get into that baseball break, because it's going to take a minute. We got Tutu Atwell on the orange, Jalen Waddle on the red, Trey Lance on the donuts, Stevenson out of 15 on the pink donuts. We have class president Mahomes, the red Dotson, Garoppolo on the Move the Chains out of 50 Sin, Slayton on the purple, Collins on the red, Locke on the blue, Brown on the teal donuts. Yeah, so that means that the next box is going to have a guaranteed silver or gold. I'll probably say it in the comments to advertise the next mixer. I'll put the impeccable in there so we don't have to wait for it too much longer. Maybe I'll throw it in there with a box of Dunruss and something else. We have Dak Prescott on the montage for the purple. Wusu Koromora, Haley, James Cook on the red, Rochi on the red as well, Gazicki on the red, Levy O on the red, Trent Williams on the purple, the orange Corey Davis, Rogers on the red, Buda Baker on the red, Brad Johnson on the red. I should be getting a couple more boxes of Dunruss football more than likely. I just could only get, they only gave me 4 from GTS, and I couldn't get any from Peach State. We have A.J. Brown, 11 out of 25, Aaron Rodgers, 70 out of 75. What I will say for Bowman's Best is I should have 7 cases of Bowman's Best coming for baseball, unless Peach State lies to me because I ordered 7 cases a day and they said that should be more than fine. So we'll see what happens on release day, the 8th. If I have that much, if I don't have that much. If I have that much, I'll probably be directly selling a case or 2 cases pre-order. That's why I did the pre-order. So I would, if you want a box of it, I would pre-order it because whatever's in the pre-order, probably only do like a case or 2 cases of pre-order and we'll break the rest. We have Kyle Hamilton, Elegance rookie helmet and glove autograph. Sky Moore on the base auto and mosaic. Josh Palmer on the donuts. Adam Thielen on the 39 out of 49 for the Vikings. Going to have Logan Hall, 63 out of 75 for the Bucks. Arnold Ebiketie going to the Falcons. Pete Warner to the Saints on the H2 Phoenix exclusive. Tyquan Thornton on the 43 out of 299 going to the Patriots from the Zenith. They have Damian Pierce out of 299 from the Texans. Going to have Heath Miller on the 101 printing plate. I was going to say nice patch. And then we have the laundry tag, Jahan Dotson for the Commanders on the printing plate. And then we're going to have 44 out of 99 on the Kenny Pickett RPA out of Impeccable. That is the break, boys. Everybody, hey, congratulations. Everybody did it. Better luck next time. We're about to run 2 cases of series, 1 here, a hobby, and a jumbo. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night if you're not going to come back and watch baseball. If not, I'll see you guys all in about. We'll start at the latest 11:30, but I'll start trying to tag people before. That's probably when we'll actually run the break. I appreciate y'all. See you in a little bit.